had a brake on. Since I had that stroke, I'm having trouble trying to cast my rod and reel. As a young man, I'd set a 5-gallon bucket out in the yard and cast a weight into that bucket pretty regular. I could cast where I wanted to. And now I cast this way, and there's a big splash way over there somewhere. I'm not very accurate. I'm wanting to get in this little river and go catfishing so bad, but there's a lot of snags, a lot of wood, and you stay hang up even when you can cast. So I got me a little project going on. I've incorporated some saltwater gear, a popping cork. I want to try to float my bait down the river in front of some timber, but yet I need some weight on the line to hold my bait down at the bottom. So what I plan on doing is getting in front of the structure I'm going to fish and doing me a check to see how deep the water is. I want to tie me a bobber stopper on my line and rig it up to where when it floats down there, then that bobber stopper will let the weight go down to my desired depth that I want. I've got a weight pegged on the bottom of this cork, and I'm going to put it in this little bucket of water and see if the whole thing floats. Look at there, it's floating. And see, I still got some flotation left. I could add a little bit of weight. Of course, my bait is going to add a little weight to it. So I think that combination right there is going to be all right. Okay, now to rig it on the pole. We got that tip there with the yellow. It's got a little bitty hole in it. That's the one you want going toward your rod. And you try to put this line through that hole like that. Then you slip your weight on. Now you're going to have a cork and a weight, and you're going to tie your hook on this tail end. And what I've got to using is a little, I don't know the proper name for them. They're a certain type of clip, and you can tie that clip on. That's that little clip right there. And you can slide your hooks on and off of that. So now we're going to have our hook on that end by the weight, and that can slide up and down your line. And now I'll tie a bobber stopper on this line for my correct depth, and that way it'll slide up there till it hits that bobber stopper and stop, and then my bait will be down here at the bottom. That's the plan anyway. Well folks, I got her all rigged up. Now all I gotta do is find time between doctor's appointments and find somebody that'll help me get in and out of that river and put a piece of bait on this thing and float it down there and see if it's gonna work like I think it will. And always remember folks, whether you're at work or play, I hope you have a nice day. This is Bill Reddick Outdoors. See y'all.